それではこれからグローバルマネジメントメジャー GMM のメジャー紹介をしていきたいというふうに思います。本日説明をさせていただきますのは、ホスピタリティツーリズム学部ホスピタリティツーリズム学科学科主任の三輪でございます。よろしくお願いします。GMM ですね、基本的なコンセプトとしては、産業界の方々と一緒に連携をして作ったプログラムになります。そこで目指しているものとしては、アティチュードとしてのホスピタリティマインド、リテラシーとしての国際教養コミュニケーションに加えて、コンピテンシーとしてのリーダーシップを3つ兼ね備えた人材を生み出していくということを目指したプログラムになっております。この3つを同時に実現をするために、我々としてはグローバルマネジメントメジャー GMM の中で4つの特徴を踏まえてプログラムの方を編成しております。まず1つ目、共通言語は英語ということになります。本日の説明は学科紹介ということになりますので、日本語で行っておりますが、この先皆さんが入学をされてからは、学校内での生活及びすべてのレポート、授業、すべてが英語で行われることになります。で、1年半から2年、日本でしっかりと基礎部分を積んでいった後、1年間、基本的には海外の大学に交換留学という形で留学に行っていただくということが組み合わさっているプログラムになっております。4年間という期間の中で1年間の交換留学を踏まえて、1年のよどみもなく卒業していただくということがこのプログラムの一つの特徴になっております。合わせて将来においてはホスピタリティツーリズム業界のリーダーを作っていくということを目的にしておりますので、その中の科目としてはマネジメントの科目を中心にいろいろとホスピタリティツーリズム業界に関わるケースを使いながら学んでいっていただくということになります。また将来即戦力として現場で活躍をしていただくということを期待しておりますので、それに合わせた演習型の授業ということを多めに盛り込んで、4年間かなり濃い時間になると思います。ですので、その時間を有意義に使ってですね、4年後に広く世界で羽ばたいて活躍をできるホスピタリティツーリズム業界に貢献できる人材になっていただくよう、教員一同一緒に頑張っていきたいというふうに思っております。
Hello everyone, my name is Carolyn Schluter, and today I would like to introduce to you one of my favorite topics, marketing. As you are all aware, we are living in very interesting times. Technological advances have greatly impacted our environment and have made us more connected than ever. As you are all aware of, marketing is all around us, in good old traditional forms and in a host of new forms, from websites and mobile phone apps to videos and online social media, most of all. And these new approaches, they reach you directly, personally, and interactively. They don't just shout out messages anymore. But marketers these days, they want to become a part of your life. They want to interact with you. And I have said the word marketing a few times now. But what is marketing actually? A lot of people think that marketing is just advertising and selling, which is true. It's a part of marketing, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Marketing today is so much more. Marketing is actively engaging with customers and creating customer value. So we can broadly define marketing as a process by which companies engage customers, build strong customer relationship, and create customer value in order to capture value from customers in return. Here we have a simple 5-step process of the marketing. And in the last step, the company actually captures value from the consumers. So they create value for the consumers, but in the last step, they actually capture it from the consumers in return. And today, I would like to introduce to you the first step of the marketing process a little bit more in detail. The first step of the marketing process is related to customer needs, wants, and demands, as well as the marketplace in which the company operates. So let's look a little bit closer at needs, wants, and demands first. What are needs? Human needs are a state of felt deprivation. It means that something is missing. These needs are physical needs for food, clothing, warmth, and safety, social needs for belonging and affection, as well as individual needs for knowledge and self-expression. Wants, then, are the form that human needs take as they are shaped by our culture and individual personality. For example, all humans need food, but somebody from America, for example, might want a Big Mac, fries, and a big Coke, whereas a person from Japan might want a bowl of rice, grilled fish, and miso soup. And these wants, in turn, are also shaped by one's society, and they are described in terms of objects that will satisfy those needs. For example, products, fries, a Big Mac. And when these wants are backed by buying power, by financial power, they become demands. And companies these days, they go to great length to learn about and understand human customer needs, wants, and demands. So they invest heavily in customer research, they analyze a lot of data, and they actively talk to customers to find out what they want, what they need, and what their demands are. One example is Target CEO Brian Cornell. For those of you that don't know what Target is, it's a big retail chain in America. And Brian Cornell, he makes regular visits, unannounced, to his Target stores to directly engage with the local customers that are actually shopping at his stores. And he says that it gives him a real-life feeling, real-time feeling of what his customers actually want. And customers' needs and wants, they are fulfilled through market offerings. Market offerings are some combination of products, services, information, or experiences offered to a market to satisfy needs or wants. And these market offerings are not just products, they can include services too. And even more broadly speaking, market offerings also include other entities such as persons, places, organizations, information, and ideas. However, many sellers make the mistake of paying more attention to a specific product that they offer than to the benefits and experiences produced by these products. And in that case, we say that these sellers suffer from market myopic. And a good example of a company that really understands customers, their needs, their wants, and their demands is the Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant chain. It's a restaurant chain in the United States, and their mission is not just to provide food to their customers, but to provide a whole eating and social environment that fuels a sport fan's experience. Marketing also occurs when people decide to satisfy their needs and wants through exchange relationships. Well, an exchange is simply the act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return. So the marketer tries to bring about a response to some market offering. So marketing consists of actions taken to create, maintain, and grow desirable exchange relationships with target audience. And companies heavily invest in strong relationships these days because strong relationships create customer value. And all of these exchanges, they happen in markets. And a market is basically just the set of actual and potential buyers of a product or service. And all of these buyers or potential buyers, they share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through exchange relationships. So in that case, marketing really means managing markets to bring about profitable customer relationships. But usually we would think that only companies engage in marketing. But us as consumers, we also engage in marketing. We market when we search for products, when we interact with companies to obtain information, and when we make purchases. So now it used to be the companies asking, what can we do for our customers? But nowadays it has changed to, what can our customers do for us? And what can our customers do for each other? So it has become much more interactive. And here we have a basic graphic that depicts the marketing process. So it starts with suppliers as well as a company. And obviously a company doesn't operate alone in a certain market. There are always competitors that want to reach the same consumers or customers as the other companies. Both of these, companies and competitors, carry out market research to understand the consumers' needs and wants. And then they offer certain products, either directly through their own stores or through some market intermediary to sell to the final consumer. Next, I would like to talk a little bit more about customer value-driven marketing strategy. Now that we understand customers' needs, wants, and demands, as well as the marketplace in which companies operate, it is also important to consider the customer value. And in order to capture as much customer value as possible, marketing managers must answer two important questions. What customers will we serve? So who is our target market? And how can we serve these customers? What is our value proposition? And I would like to talk about the first, who is the target market, first. So first, as I said, a customer needs to choose the target market that they want to serve. It decides this by dividing the market into segments. We call this market segmentation, and selecting which customers, which segments specifically they want to go after, which we call target marketing. An example here would be the Mandarin Oriental Hotel. They have chosen to target specifically rather rich people, business travelers that have a little bit more money to spare and that want that little bit of extra luxuries. On the other hand, Holiday Inn, which is also a hotel chain, they offer more on the average consumer that doesn't have as much money to spare. Next, it is very important that a company chooses a value proposition to distinguish or differentiate oneself from its competitors. Basically, what a value proposition is, it decides how it will target certain customers, how it will differentiate and position itself in the marketplace. A brand's value proposition is the set of benefits or values that it promises to deliver to consumers in order to satisfy their needs. One very famous example is Red Bull, the energy drink company, which promises to help you fight mental and physical fatigue. And with their value proposition, with their positioning in the market, Red Bull managed to capture 70% of the energy drink market, which is a really big part of the market. And its value proposition is easy, but I think we've all heard it before. It gives you wings. In these kind of value proposition, they're extremely important to differentiate yourself from your competitors. Without a good value proposition, customers or consumers don't know why I should choose your company or this company over another company. So I've talked a little bit about customer needs, customer wants, as well as customer value, which really stands at the beginning of the marketing circle. There is a lot more to marketing than I've just covered. And marketing is really exciting, challenging, but also rewarding. We can learn with lots of real-life examples, which make classes a lot of fun. And by studying marketing, you can work in a lot of different areas, and you can really find something that suits you best. And as we all know, as we've all seen and experienced, marketing is all around us. By studying marketing, you will become able to look a little bit more closely at your environment and make better consumer choices. And it's all about the people. Thank you.